Hey guys, Richard here with Downgrid Survival. So yeah, I just released another video before this one about Toby and I when we went to the dog park. So make sure you go check that out. It's kind of a fun video. Serious subject, but turned out to be a little fun. But I want to talk in this video. I want to talk about food shortages and bulking up on your food. So this weekend, I had a chance to go, actually I think it was Friday, I had a chance to go to Costco to pick up a few things, and which isn't unusual. I do that kind of often. But what I saw when I got there was just, a little disturbing. It wasn't crazy or anything, but it was a little disturbing. And that is the whole section, a whole row of shelving that was empty. And I'm going to go ahead and put up a picture right about here so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, we've all seen pictures like this. People like to take pictures at Walmart and things and post them online of empty freezers and depleted shelves and that sort of thing. And we've been seeing it for months and months. But I haven't seen a lot of that sort of thing happening in my area. So it just, every time I go to the store, things are pretty well stocked. And there's just no reminders there that we've got a impending food crisis until this past Friday when I was there and I saw all these empty shelves, and I thought, wow, it's finally going to hit our area. So this is a bumpy road, sorry. Get through this construction zone here. So yeah, so I'd be interested in knowing first how it is in your area right now. So if you'd put in a comment down below just your state, and or if you're comfortable putting your city, and give me a quick little update of what you're seeing there. Are you seeing a lot of empty shelves? Are things pretty well stocked? No signs of a food crisis? I would like to know that for a possible future video, so please let me know. But next thing I want to really kind of to share with you a little bit is where I get my preps. And for the most part, I shop locally, and I'll hit the Walmart, and recently started shopping at Aldi and Costco. But if you keep shopping in the same places, then you're kind of limiting yourself to the same foods, and you want to make sure you have some variety. So I want to share with you an online store that I've started shopping at about a year ago, and we have really been able to bulk up on some of our foods. And that is Weber Restaurant. And I'll cut that into the video right here during my editing and talk about that a little bit. Here's the Weber Restaurant store. And they sell pretty much anything for restaurants, restaurant supplies. But if you go over here to food and beverage, and you hover over that, then you can scroll down and you see all the different categories that they have, and they have a ton of items here, and even frozen foods and fresh foods and things like that. But that really doesn't apply to us here in the prepping community unless you're gonna freeze dry something maybe. But what I like to do is here's something I purchased with bulk spices right here. But of course they got drinks and specialty foods and just a number of things for desserts. And here you got bulk flour, you got salt, pepper, extracts, sodas, all kinds of things here. But what I like to do is I like to look at bulk food and kitchen staples, which is, I guess, this category here. They've changed things up a little bit. This is interesting. It's been a couple of months since I've been out here. Yeah, here we go. So this is where you can go and you can find, this is what's really good for long-term storage. You got pastas and assorted grains, rice and beans, which are all important for long-term storage. And it's easy to prepare, it's easy to store. And so these are the categories that I like to hit. So let's just, for instance, go over here and take a look at the assorted grains, because you can really add some variety here from different types of rice and lentils, and a lot of these items, like right here, 25-pound bag is what these things come in. And so go through here and check out the prices. Some of it is maybe a little pricier than others. but you can certainly find some really good deals as you scroll through here. Some of it comes in you might get 5-pound bags or 2-pound bags. Even though it's sold as a 25-pound package, it comes as individual pieces. But then for like instance beans, when I'm buying beans over here, back up a little bit, beans. A lot of these beans, they just come in just one large bag. So, I've gotten a lot of this stuff, like right here, some lentils. That comes in, that one's in a 5-pound bag, but they get them bigger than that. If you look through here, 20 pounds, 20 pounds, 20 pounds. Most of this here is 20 pounds. Here's green split peas, which is really good. I really like those. 20-pound box of those. For chilies and things, you can get kidney beans. Again, 20-pound box of those. And, if you look here, so you're getting 20 pounds for about $22. So, it's about $1 a pound, which is, about a little better than what you'd get at the grocery store. But then you do have to add shipping on top of that, which gets pricey. But go out here because there's a huge variety of stuff that you can get. Here's some canned goods. I haven't really purchased any of the canned goods from them. I haven't tried that. Mostly everything that I've purchased has been in the dry good category. But certainly come out here, check them out. And I'm not affiliated, so I'm not affiliated with this company at all. They have no idea who I am. I don't earn anything or make anything. It benefits me not at all if you go out here and check them out. There will be a link in the description below. But this is an online restaurant store, but anyone can shop there. And first of all, if you have a restaurant supply store in your area, you need to hit that first. You definitely need to go and check that out and see what they offer, because you can go and buy a 25-pound bag of your favorite beans, or grains, unlike going to the grocery store where you're buying it, in little 1-pound bags. And instead of buying 25 individual 1-pound bags of beans, I'd rather go to a restaurant store, supply store, and buy a 25-pound bag of it. It's just a little easier, a little more convenient that way. But this web restaurant store, I've been able to find a lot of stuff there. And the downside is you do have to pay shipping, and a lot of this stuff is heavy. But when I started comparing it to my local prices versus buying it online and then having to pay the hefty price for shipping, I was still coming out ahead just a little bit. Number one. Number two, is being, 25 pounds was being delivered directly to my door versus me having to go to multiple stores, cleaning out the shelves in order to try to get 25 pounds. So there is a convenience factor there as well that you need to consider. But I really like this store. I've purchased a lot from them. Another place that I've done a lot of purchasing from is from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They have an online store on their main church website that is open to the public. You don't have to be a member or affiliated with them. You can go there and shop. And the church operates a lot of farms and ranches, and they produce a lot of food, because you may have heard of them before, where disasters around the world, not just here in the United States, but around the world, they go and they ship in just tons of food and supplies and stuff. So great organization, but they sell home storage type things to the public on their website. And the best part about that is, whatever you add to your shopping cart, it's just $3 for shipping. They don't do this for a profit. In fact, some items I'm quite certain they probably sell at a loss, but they're not a business. They're not doing it for profit. So they do this as a public service to try to help people. Now, what they offer is very limited. So when you go out there and check them out, just be aware you can get rice, sugar, flour, and 2 or 3 different kinds of beans. Some of my favorite things to get from there is pasta that is already, and first of all, let me mention, all of this stuff is already canned for long-term storage. So you don't have to do anything with it. It shows up at your door and you just put it right into storage. So you don't have to do anything else with it. It's already canned in large number 10 cans. But some of my favorite things to get from there is the quick oats. and they have what's called pasta bites. It's just smaller chunks or smaller pieces of pasta for making pasta dishes, and potato flakes, okay, which is dried potato flakes. And what else do I really like? Of course, I've got pretty much all the products that they offer, which isn't a lot. They only have like I don't know, a dozen, maybe 15 items that they sell. But yeah, certainly go check them out because it's good prices and shipping is super cheap. So that's a great place to go and bulk up on some bulk items. I just want to show you the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints online store. I think I did this in an older video, but we're going to show it to you again. So you just go to the Church of Jesus Christ.org, and when you get to the page, you scroll down. The menu is a little hard to get to, so you scroll down here, and they have these quick links in the center of the page. That's where you go to the online store. You click there. Then from here, you want to jump over to where it says all categories. Click on that, scroll down specifically to where it says food storage. And then you open up the food storage page where they show you what food items they have. Now, I was just noticing a moment ago that some of these images are not loading. I don't know if it's my internet connection or if it's a problem on their website, but for some reason, these images are not loading, so hopefully it works when you go there. But as you can see, they have apples, carrots, onions, potato flakes, black beans, pinto beans, white beans, hard red wheat, hard white wheat, white flour, quick oats, regular oats, white rice, sugar, spaghetti bites, macaroni, non-fat dry milk, and then of course they have some impulse type machines to help package and store your own foods. But all these foods that you can get right here, they're already stored for long-term storage. So they come in these number 10 cans, and they come 6 cans to a case. And so it's you get it and it's ready to go, just put on the shelf and wait. Now, a couple of these items are dehydrated. For instance, like I believe the onions and the carrots are dehydrated, so they only have a shelf life of about 10 years. I think maybe the apples also 10 years. But then like things like potato flakes, the rice, all the beans, that has a 25-year shelf life. So that's perfect for long-term storage. Now, again, you don't have to be a member of the church in order to participate here. And, you know, I'll just click on something right here, the pinto beans. You know, $50 for 6 number 10 cans of pinto beans is not bad. If you consider, you know, how much you're getting in here, what is that? Let's see if we can zoom in on that can a little bit. That is 5 pounds right there. So you're getting a little over 30 pounds of pinto beans already packaged, ready to go for $50. And then on top of that, you add shipping, but shipping is just $3 for your entire order. So if you get a couple of cans of these, a couple of cans of something else, you're still only paying $3 for shipping, which is a really good deal. From here, you can you can either sign in to add it to your cart, and there's an option here, I believe, where I'm not sure if you'll see the same buttons that I see, but you don't have to sign in. You don't have to have an account. At one of these pages here on the checkout page, as you're going through, there's going to be a checkbox that says that you're not a member, okay, that you're not a member of the church, you're not affiliated with them, and it doesn't require you at that point to create an account or log in. Yeah, so those are the two main online stores that I use. You know, there for a little while I was using Walmart.com just for the convenience of having stuff delivered to my door with very little effort of having to go and fight the crowds and go to the store. But then I started having bad experiences, and I've got some videos on that. But I have some bad experiences where a lot of the canned goods were just coming in all crushed, and as it turned out, I'd start having to go back to the store anyway just to get things, you know, a refund or changed out. So that turned out not to be very effective at all. And then, of course, for other preps, I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. I know some people love Amazon, some people hate Amazon. I don't like the company as a whole, but if you understand that most of the sellers on Amazon are small businesses, it's not Amazon corporate that's selling it. It's just small businesses, and you know, they're out there trying to make a living, and you can find some really good deals on Amazon. So I buy a lot of stuff from there. Some of it food items. Sometimes it's just other other preps, whether it be water filtration, medical supplies, and just other household supplies and cleaners and gizmos and widgets that we need in our preps. So I do a lot of shopping there. And then there's some individual stores that I go directly to and buy products from occasionally. But so those are some of the places that I go to in order to increase my preps. And I try to catch sales when I can and stretch the money and make it go a little further if I can. But yeah. Sorry, got an itch. Whew. Nose is itching. What's that mean? What's it mean when your nose itches? Is that money? Money's coming your way or something? What's the tale behind that? But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and a little bit about where I get my preps from. And hope you continue prepping, because it's important. It brings a lot of comfort. It brings a lot of peace when you know that you're well prepped to handle whatever the future throws at you. So I hope you can get there and find that peace as well. So that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Hey, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the support.